As January came to a close, major chip manufacturers have released their financial reports, revealing further deterioration in demand. In this video, we compile the market trends of semiconductor manufacturers in January 2024. Let's take a look. Demand for tea products remains weak this month, with some product prices inverted. The original factory inventory remains high, and the client-side transaction rate is low. TI is still working to reduce inventory and is unlikely to see a turnaround in the short term. Texas Instruments reported a 13% decline in revenue to $4.08 billion. In the fourth quarter of 2023, lower than the average expectation of $4.13 billion. The company's revenue for 2023 also dropped by 13%, marking its largest decline in over a decade. TI CEO stated, "This quarter, we saw continued weakness in our industrial business and ongoing declines in the automotive sector. Revenue for the first quarter of 2024 is expected to range from $3.45 billion to $3.75 billion, below analyst expectations," indicating a sustained decline in demand for industrial and automotive electronic components. ST's overall demand remains weak this month, with severe market inversion for some products. Inventory reduction remains the primary focus in the short term. Due to strong demand in automotive applications, most market prices are relatively firm, and there is also a considerable amount of inventory. Demand in the industrial market is relatively low. ST's net revenue in the fourth quarter of 2023 was $4.28 billion, a 3.2% year-on-year decrease, slightly lower than analysts' average estimate of $4.3 billion. The company's profit was $1.02 billion, down 20.5% year-on-year. The company expects revenue for the first quarter to be $3.6 billion, not only lower than the $4.25 billion in the same period last year, but also 11% below analysts' general expectations. In January, NXP introduced a new series of automotive radar single-chip products. The new SA-F86XX single-chip integrates high-performance radar transceivers, multi-core radar processors, and exec hardware engines, enabling advanced secure data communication through automotive Ethernet. Coupled with NXP's S32 high-performance processors in vehicle network connectivity and power management. This comprehensive system solution paves the way for advanced software-defined radar. Infineon and Wolfspeed have expanded and extended their existing long-term supply agreement for 150mm silicon carbide wafers, including a multi-year capacity reservation agreement. This agreement enhances the stability of Infineon's supply chain. Given the increasing demand for silicon carbide power chips in multiple markets, such as automotive and energy, Infineon has also extended its long-term agreement for 40nm capacity with GlobalFoundries to ensure the growth of its automotive microcontroller business until 2030. Furthermore, Infineon announced the full operation of its joint innovation application center with Anchor Innovations, focusing on power transmission rapid charging in Shenzhen, China, leveraging Infineon's expertise in wide bandgap materials like gallium nitride GaN. The lab concentrates on a range of consumer applications. According to mid-January reports, Intel is considering outsourcing some chip production to TSMC to leverage the latter's advanced processes, such as 7 nanometers and 5 nanometers. Although Intel has not made a final decision on how to proceed, there is internal momentum to facilitate this move to alleviate current pressures. In addition to TSMC, Samsung is also actively engaging with Intel. On January 14th, Qualcomm reached an agreement to acquire Nuvia for $1.4 billion, a chip startup established just 2 years ago. Nuvia's goal is to create high-performance ARM server chips to compete with x86 rivals such as Intel Xeon and AMD Snapdragon, which are currently a relatively weak part of Qualcomm's business. Thank you for watching. If the video is helpful, do not forget to click a like and subscribe Flyking YouTube channel. Stay tuned and have a nice day.